Hey, how y'all doing? I thought I'd do a little video showing my old truck here. I'm fixing to get it out and tote just a little bit of firewood from the back of the property up to the house. Coming in fall time, and we burn a little bit of firewood in the winter. So that's a good job for this old truck. It's a 1966 Chevrolet. Is a C10. Of course, I left the badges on it, but a couple good friends of mine helped me back in my younger years. Helped me get the body changed over and put on this early 80s four-wheel drive frame. And both trucks are short wheelbases. And there was just, I forget if it was like maybe 2 inches, inch and a half. It wasn't a lot. I think it was close to 2 inches difference in the wheelbase length. And the early 80s was a little longer, so I just made the gap between the bed and the cab a little bit wide. Anyway, so it all worked out. But since I'm getting the old thing out, neighbors, a couple good friends of mine, they dubbed the thing Leroy, and it's kind of stuck. So this is Leroy, my pickup truck. And I got a friend up in Indiana. He's always been after me for a little while now. I need to do a video on my old truck. So, well, here it is. I'll see about getting some videos driving it up through the yard and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. Here we are. It's rough as a corn cob in here, but it still does what I need it to do. We're still in the shop here. We'll back the old thing out. See if we can't get a few shots. Thought I'd give you a little walk around on the truck since I got it here in the backyard now. Kind of hard to do that there in the shop. I've just got some scrap pieces of plywood there thrown in the bed, and as you can tell, this did its work of hauling some wood. It's got all kind of bark and whatnot. It's a rough old truck, but I really like the thing. Ooh, I tripped there. Hopefully I ain't shaking too bad trying to get a little video of this. It doesn't have a front bumper on it. One of these times I thought I'd make one. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Give you a look underneath the hood here. I ended up using the 350 that came with the early 80s truck I used. The 327 that originally was in this truck was needing boring and it's pretty wore out. And this 350 wasn't in terrible shape. I went through and put new rings and bearings and gaskets and stuff in it. It just basically was needing a little bit of a freshen up. So I went ahead and used it, but I used a lot of the old style pulleys and stuff on it, as well as the ram horn exhaust manifolds to kind of give it the older look. That way it looks like it should fit with the year of the truck a little better. It ain't no powerhouse, it's just factory spec, but it works just fine. This truck actually ain't, especially in the back end, it's so light. It spins off easy unless I got some weight in the back, so it's plenty for what I needed to use it for. Anyways, that's just a little quick look at that, and after I get some wood loaded up on the thing, I'll be back. Here we go. Got me a decent little load on here. I ain't as froggy as I used to be, but this will work for now. The old truck handles that little old load halfway decent. Well, let's take it up to the house. Got the gate open. The old truck looked pretty good sitting there on the fall leaves, I think. Well, this has been a look at Leroy, my old 66 Chevrolet, earning his keep just a little bit this afternoon. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you did, subscribe, maybe even give it a like, and I'll talk to you later.